All right, so look at the s'mores pizza. You're gonna cut a little piece of it off. Whoa, look at that with the marshmallows and everything. So that is the s'mores pizza.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Engineering Family, and today we are making an extra large s'mores pizza!
Whoa, an extra large s'mores pizza. So this is what it's gonna look like, right?
And we are using the Bake It With Mel kit that you can order in the mail.
So you order that and it all comes, and then look at all these cool ingredients, right?
So the first ingredient, which is bag number 1 that comes in a cute jar, it's brown sugar and sugar.
So brown sugar, molasses,
molasses.
which is made of, brown sugar. How you make brown sugar, I guess.
And this is like flour and stuff.
So flour, baking soda, and
all that good stuff. And then here is the chocolate.
For the ganache, right?
For the ganache. And then here is bag number 4, which is like, I guess, extra.
More chocolate. And now you need some stuff from your own pantry. What do we have that we needed?
We need eggs.
We need 2 room temperature eggs.
Butter,
which also needs to be room temperature.
Like, we need 2 sticks of butter.
And then what else is right there?
This is heavy cream.
Heavy cream. Okay, so we're gonna make our s'mores pizza, right?
Right, and then the mixing bowls.
That's right, let's go.
Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start with the cookie dough. First thing you have to do is put in 2 sticks of butter that are room temperature.
Nice and soft, right?
4 half sticks. All right, so we're gonna put these in, and also wash your hands before doing anything.
For sure, you always wanna wash your hands before you start cooking, right?
Right.
All right, so you've got 4 half sticks of butter in.
Right, and now we are going to be putting in the brown sugar and molasses.
So bag number 1, right?
Right. Here we go.
Good job, and now you gotta mix it for how long?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
And Mike, is there a consistency that it should be at?
Nice and smooth, right? All right, so she's mixing it up, and we're gonna come back when it's finalized, right? So
right.
They say in the directions it takes about 3 minutes, so it may take a little longer, it may take not as much time, depending on how well the job you're doing, right?
Right. All right.
Okay, so you've got it, so you don't see any more of the white flour, right?
Right, and now we're gonna add in bag number 3.
Add in bag number 3.
Right, so we're gonna fold them in, Mike.
You're adding them and folding. Add and fold. So fold.
Folding. Folding.
Now add some more chocolate chips.
Now fold. We gotta make sure it's spread evenly. I can probably add some more now.
Add a few more, and then once we get all the chocolate chips added, we're gonna put it in this prepared pan, right? And this is gonna be
the circle of the
for the pizza, for the s'mores pizza. All right. So while the assistant's adding that, we're gonna show you what after this. We're gonna show you what it looks like when it's in the pan. Now's a good time to preheat your oven for 350 degrees, right?
We preheated the oven.
Yeah, we got it preheated, so we're gonna do that, and we'll show you us putting it in the oven and what it looks like in the pan.
Yeah. All right. So now we have our pizza crust into the pizza crust mold.
For our s'mores pizza, right?
Right, and now we're gonna put it in the oven for 35 minutes or until it's golden brown.
Yep.
So we'll open the oven.
All right, so the oven's open.
Okay. There we go. Now we'll wait 35 minutes or until it's golden brown.
And what should we do in the meantime?
We should make the ganache.
Let's make that ganache now, okay?
Okay. All right, now we're gonna make the ganache. So, what you have to do first is get bag number 4.
Bag number 4.
And pour it in a bowl.
Okay, that's easy enough. Bag number 4 is in the bowl.
All right, once you have done that, and it looks like that.
Good, good.
You need to put that to the side and grab a measuring cup and use your heavy cream and pour 1/4 of a cup in it.
Okay, so 1/4 of a cup, right?
Right. Okay, there we go, 1/4.
So 1/4 of a cup right here. All right, and now you're going to put it.
So now let's go over here to the stove, and we need to put this on. We need to turn the stove on to like a little bit below high.
Okay. Want to turn the light on?
And then we're gonna pour the heavy cream in there.
Okay.
And then we are going to stir it until it boils.
So stir it to a boil, right?
Right, so we'll come back when it's boiling.
Yep.
All right, it's at a boil.
It's at a boil. Good job. All right, so now we need to take it.
Turn off the stove. And then we're gonna pour it right in here.
Yep.
And this is what's gonna melt the chocolate. And make the ganache taste better.
All right, and now you gotta whisk it up, right?
Right, I got my whisker right here. And now we whisk it up, and then it's gonna make a chocolate frosting icing.
A ganache. Now, so how do you know when it's done?
When it's shiny.
When it's shiny.
And there's probably no lumps. So right now, it turns like this process is fast because like it's already almost the ganache.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, and it is shiny right now, but there's still some lumps in there.
So for our s'mores pizza, this is like the pizza sauce, right?
This is the red sauce, but it's brown sauce.
And it's made of chocolate. Isn't that yummy? All right, so we're gonna go on to the next step. Let's see how that looks now.
It looks really good. We're almost here.
Awesome job, assistant.
All right, let's go to the next step. All right, so our cookie our crust has been baking. So we got it out of the oven.
Ooh, look, it's nice and golden brown, right?
Right, and now we're gonna put the ganache on the top as the red sauce, but it's brown.
Yeah, so this is the sauce. Like, so if it was regular pizza, it'd be pizza sauce. But now it's
Chocolate sauce.
Chocolate. So she's gonna put it on, and it's still kind of warm, isn't it?
Yeah, and then after we're done with this, we're gonna put the marshmallows on, and then we're gonna put it back in the oven for 3 minutes.
That's right. So that the marshmallows are golden brown, and then we're gonna put graham crackers on top of it,
Just like a s'more.
just like a s'more. And that's what makes our s'mores pizza, right?
Right, this is looking super good.
Okay, so you can add as much as you want or as little. So the system's gonna put a little bit more on.
And then we'll be good.
All right, so now you can add your marshmallows. Right? Oh wait, we got a lot of sauce left. Why don't you put a little bit more on?
Okay. Even this out. Let's get that off of the edges. There we go. There we go.
All right.
Our pizza sauce is pretty well done.
Now you're going to put your marshmallows on that came with it, right?
Right. We're gonna put it all around the edges.
Okay, and then it goes back in the oven for 3 minutes.
Right.
Just to make the marshmallows get nice and toasty brown, right? And so it goes out and broil.
And then we're gonna put the graham crackers in the middle.
Well, you use the graham crackers to scoop it up like you would do with nachos. And so it actually came with these graham crackers right here to kind of decorate it.
All right. Should I make a smiley face? Okay. Almost done.
Now the package said mini marshmallows, but they gave us big ones, so I'm not sure how.
Like medium sized.
Yeah, so.
One eye. Smiley face.
Oh yeah, that's super awesome. Are you ready to put it back in the oven?
Yep.
And we'll show it to you when it comes out.
Now we're gonna pour the rest of the marshmallows on the top.
We're gonna put it right on top, right? Here, like half the bag. Well, look at all those marshmallows. Sometimes I actually call them mushrooms. They're marshmallows, right?
Right. Okay, there we go.
All right, so now we're gonna put it in the oven and we're gonna see what it looks like, and then we're gonna add the graham crackers, right?
Right. All right. So we put it in the oven for about like 2 minutes.
Well, look at how golden brown those marshmallows got.
Oh, right.
And now what do you have?
It provided us with some graham crackers, so this is what we'll decorate it with.
You're making like little triangles, right?
I made rectangles.
Okay.
We'll just stick it right on top. Ooh, look how good that looks.
Ooh, look at that.
And then we'll add some marshmallow. I mean,
Chocolate
chips.
Chocolate chips, right? And then that is, what did you call it again?
S'mores Pizza.
We're gonna pull the wire, or the frame around it and show everybody what it looks like, okay?
Okay. All right. So we have it all decorated, and we are ready to taste test.
That's right, so there is the s'mores pizza, so let's hold it down a little bit. Let's show the people home. So you see the golden marshmallows. We put some, what'd you put on top? Chocolate chips?
Chocolate chips and graham crackers.
And then it's got the chocolate ganache as the sauce, right?
The chocolate sauce in the red sauce.
All right, so we're gonna show you what it looks like when we cut it open in a minute. But make sure right now you take a chance to subscribe to our channel, right?
Right, subscribe to our channel because only 5% of you guys who are watching this video have subscribed to our channel.
So subscribe. So we got videos from years and years back for little kids, and we've got even videos like this for the parents and older kids too, right?
Right.
So make sure you subscribe now.
And check out those videos.
All right, so let's cut it open, okay?
Okay. All right, so we have our pizza cut.
That's hard to say, isn't it? Pizza. So this is our s'mores pizza right there. So you can see all the marshmallows and the chocolate. And then look at the actual one right there.
This is where we got the slice.
So that's where the slice came out of, right?
Right. And you could eat it like nachos with the graham cracker, or you could just cut it like a piece of pizza.
All right, so look at the s'mores pizza. You're gonna cut a little piece of it off. Whoa, look at that, with the marshmallows and everything. So that is the s'mores pizza.
Yep, and this is where it came from.
So that is a piece that we cut out of it, right?
Right.
So people at home, what do you think? Do you like s'mores?
I love s'mores. They're fun to do over a campfire or in the microwave.
That's right, so we made the Baked by Mel activity s'mores pizza. So what are you most excited for, assistant?
I like the marshmallows and the cookie. I like everything about it.
You like everything? So this is a pretty fun set, right?
Right, it's really fun, easy to make.
So people at home, do you like this one? Do you like the cake pops that we made, the ice cream rolls?
Whoopie pie.
The whoopie pie so far. Which one is the favorite activity that we've done? So let us know in the comments, right?
Right, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, remember to subscribe, bye.